What's going on everyone, my name's Ash and welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. So yeah, last time we left off, we liberated Roa, we took back the rival company, with a group, an industrial group, and we solved the problem with Angelica and her father. We defeated Vulcan in his giant mech, and he sacrificed himself for some reason or another. So yeah, now we're back in Roa and everything seems to be all fine and dandy now. And yeah, we've got 5 bonding points for our stopover day that we need to finish up. Then we'll move on with the story, whatever that may be. So we can check out the map and see that a lot of people are all over town. I want to go check out a few extra places that I wasn't able to get check out before when we were here, especially the bar. Because I remember last time we were here in the previous game, Cold Steel 1, we met with was it Claire? Instructor Claire? In here. Maybe there's something else in here that we can pick up. We can buy some stuff. Sweet Blue, cool non-alcoholic cocktail, a mellow stew. That isn't too bad. 20 CB gain is pretty decent. The Odio the Schwarzer barrier. It's over now though, which means you got time to relax a little. That will help you relax. A cocktail. Here I'll teach you it's non-alcoholic, so we don't even need to buy Sweet Blue. Marquis Rogner recruited from the Alliance. That's good news. Looks my work without worrying about war on my doorstep. Got a lot to prepare with the end of the school year around the corner. 2 students who are dangerously low on credits. I guess that's that. So we got a recipe out of that, which isn't too bad. I think I'm going to the store and sell some stuff, maybe buy some stuff. Let's go talk with Instructor Mary first. Maybe there's some extra tidbits she can give me. From the sound of things, you all fought wonderfully yesterday. I was quite shocked when I heard particulars of what happened. Glad you're all safe. Us too, thank you, Instructor. Are you sure you don't want to come with us? You wouldn't be the first instructor to come aboard the Courageous. We'd be more than happy to have you. Joining you the ship, I would only be a burden. That's due in no small part to my family potentially objecting to my presence there and causing trouble for everyone. As inactive as it sounds, I think the best thing I can do for you is stay here and pray for your safety and success. If you're sure, you're sure. We'll try not to let you down. I have to imagine that Roa will be safe for the time being, but take care all the same. The same to all of you, may I just watch over you all. About Mint, you gonna come? Glad Mum and Instructor Mary alright, thanks for the whole liberating Roa thing. What do you mean I can't thank you and your classmates enough? They didn't play a part in it or anything. By liberating Rosa, it's just one step on our path to liberating the Academy. Let you down. Good stuff, good stuff. Let me head over to the RF Arms store. Is there anybody in here? Doesn't seem like just this one guy. Chief Sandy, Aaron is back to work. The second factory will be resuming operations too. Get subordinates in gear right away. They're in charge of everything here. Can I not talk to Karen? There we go. Shop, buy. Nothing new. Nothing crazy good either. I can exchange some Sepith mass though. Another 19 grand added. Not bad, not bad. More money the better, I say. You can never have too little money. Too much money, I should say. You can never have too much money. Let's go to the store. That's where we are. The store is down on the bottom floor, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to daily goods. Maybe there's something else I can buy. Maybe a book or something. A recipe would be nice. Gambler Jack, already have one of those it seems like. I don't have Imperial Chronicle 5 yet though. Pick up a few extra ingredients for cooking. 16-0. No strawberries. 2, I'll pick up one more, I'll pick up a few of them. And I should be good. That should be good to go. Seems like these two are here. They reunited. Hello Rean, hello Rean. I'll not do this just for today. I feel like I should just wear a shirt that says I'm sorry about her or something. Come on, I'm just having a bit of fun with my two best pals. It's been so long since we've seen each other that she probably missed all the teasing. Really? Just so happy to see you again. I was worried this whole time. Should have never left you alone. Like that. You must have been really scared. I'm so sorry. You'll be the one saying all that. Here come the tears. Such a dummy. There. Great to see the two of you back together again. Thank you so much. I haven't seen each other again if it weren't for Class 7 and Courageous. Now it's time for me to return the favour by joining the crew. I'm doing all I can to help out. You better. You're spicing up your lives as ship's actiness officer. That's not, I don't think, any airship. That's nothing, never mind. You're trying to joke to cover up the fact that you're crying, but it's really not working. Boo. Let's get to the ship. I'll show you the way. Alright. We'll see you later. See you on board. Most welcome aboard the Courageous. That's very nice. An extra member. That's more AP for me. I wanna head to the diner. Maybe Angelica's in there. Advance's diner. Doesn't seem like it. She is in here. Okay. Guys, I see you taking it easy. Right back at you. Taking a break together. Nothing makes me happier than spending some quality time with my dear sweet Toa. Join us at the Institute 2. It's just the two of us. About time I whisk her off into our own private little world. Stop. They haven't changed a bit, but in a weird way, I've missed this. And we just need Crow. We'll be complete until we drag his ass back home, kicking and screaming. Why do I have to do this? They won't pay with a mirror? What kind of job pays with books? Don't even like books. Okay. I think I already bought a few of these. Yeah, I bought 2 of them last time. They're expensive. 3 grand. So lots of mirror. I think that should be everything. Now, we've got to figure out what we're going to do for bonding. Let's go to Rhineford Corp. I think we'll do Alyssa. Do I have to go upstairs or are they on the bottom floor here? They're probably on the top floor. It's cool I can explore the building again. Rhineford Meadow. That's pretty decent, to be honest. I'll pick one of them. I'll keep it in my inventory. Plus 15 for every stat is pretty decent, I must say. To the top floor, or to the 24th floor. I think Alyssa and Alpha and Sharon should be around here. There's Alyssa. Sharon might be around here somewhere as well. Seems like this is the master room of sorts. This was the laundry room, right? Yes, it was. Seems like a spare bedroom. Another spare bedroom, it seems like. Upstairs we go. Alphin's in here. Something shining over there. What's this? Copy of Cars Monthly here. A sort of automotive magazine published abroad. All sections here just dedicated to car paint colours. So we've got dark colouring for my bike. I mean, sure, why not, I guess. We have Sharon. Nothing but the highest praise for the way you fought yesterday, where if not for your existence, doubt of being able to rescue the chairman, much less liberate Roa. Heartfelt thanks. You see that we've been able to do either of these things without you. This was a team effort through and through. Last person who deserves any praise, the little stronger V would still be alive. As much as I would like to, I'm afraid I have no right to attempt to comfort you after having done the things I have. Some might see a willingness to mourn the death of an enemy as a weakness, understandably so. I see it as just the opposite. I see it as a strength that you and your classmates possess. I would insult you by telling you it's wrong to feel the way you do. I'm positive that you'll find a way to come to the terms of those feelings on your own. I'm here for you if you need me. Good to know. There's Chairman up here. Chairman is not up here. Let's just do Alyssa's bonding. What are you up to? I'm checking the rooms to make sure everything's in order. Sharon's supposedly put everything back in order now that Rogner's gone, but still can't hurt to double check, right? Ran off with something valuable on his way out. Guy who developed sticky fingers. A pretty good idea of where everything was, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. I was more than busy enough, so I might as well just get it done. I feel like I should help her anyways. Sure about doing this on your own? Two people would get the job done twice as fast? What are you planning, Schwarzer? Nothing at all, I swear. Just kidding, of course I'll take you up on that. The two of them made their way around the Ryford household, scouring each and every room for any signs of malfeasance or missing property. Fortunately, thanks to Sharon organising everything the night before, it didn't take them too long. Before they knew it, they only had one room remaining, the chairman's room. Glad to see at least the rooms aren't a complete mess like they were yesterday. Sharon's done a great job cleaning everything up. Doesn't look like there's anything missing either. It's good news. As much as I feel bad criticizing Angelica's uncle, Heido Rogner must be an absolute slob. You think as a noble, he'd at least pay a little more mind to cleanliness. I feel sorry for his housekeeping staff. Certainly more than being a noble, he thought he could get away with never having to clean anyway. Imprisoning your mother seemed to have inflated his ego. Probably right. Suddenly having power over someone he was never able to stand against must have been a real treat. Either way, one was finished up here, so... What is it? Just noticed something sticking out slightly between the two of these books. This is... It's a photograph of you as a little girl. And that looks like your mother, which would mean... my father. Where's it hidden away on her desk though? Maybe she pulled it out to look at every now and then while she was working, but didn't want anyone to know. Honestly, I'm surprised too, but here it is. I don't think there's any doubt that it's important to her. I guess you're right. Issa put the photograph back where she found it, and the two of them finished checking the rest of the rooms. Once their work was done, they treated themselves to a well-deserved rest. That sure took a while. Can only imagine how much of a task that would have been to do it all by yourself. Truth be told, I probably would have given up part way and just left the rest to Sharon. For what? Helping out? Well, sure, but finding that photo earlier might have just been a coincidence. I doubt I would have looked around in my mother's room if you haven't been here. If I hadn't, I would never have discovered that or realised that maybe, somewhere deep down, she really does care. I think you would have, even if not today, realised it eventually. She's your mother after all. The two of you always have that connection as family, like it or not. I think the day will come when you two understand how much you care for each other, with or without the photos to show. I'd like to think so, at least. Talking of you like this reminds me when we had our field study here. We were heart to heart about mother back then, didn't we, in the same room? It was this room actually. There's a lot I'm really thankful to for though, when I've been able to free mother or the city on my own. This is hardly the first time you supported me or helped me accomplish something when I needed it most. So for all those times I was too stubborn to say it, thank you, Rean. We'll get a chance to repay you for this someday, for everything. Repay me? Well, anyway, thanks for all your help today. I'm gonna be going now, see you later. Right. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess I better get ready to head out too. The bond of Alyssa strengthened. An extra 500 XP. But now, who do we want to go for next? I think we've got 4 more points. I think I want to do. I think I'll do Fee, Laura, and maybe Gaius, maybe Millium. I think. I'm not sure. Let's go to the airport and do Fee's one first. This Fee's pretty much a staple in my party. Where would she be? He's all the way over there. So, no, that should be these all the way over there. That's the main quest. The red's the main quest. We'll run all the way to the end of this, I guess, platform. Boarding area, maybe. What's up, V? Getting back to the ship? Not just yet, just wandering around trying to figure out what to do. I really can't think of anything. I'll probably go check on Valimar, then laze around inside. I'm exhausted after everything that went down yesterday. Me too. It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head. Might have been our enemy, but he gave his condolences for our boss's death back at the mines, so it's hard to hate him. He did, didn't he? He almost forgot. Makes sense that I'm not the only one who feels down after all that. Might do some good to spend some time with V since we're both here. Mind if I hang out with you for a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be in the way, just tell me, I'll get going. Or she won't. Stay here as long as you like. Kitty. What's a kitten doing here? Doesn't look too happy. Maybe he's been separated from his mother. He's not wearing a collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Don't worry, we've got some time before we need to head back. Let's see if we can reunite him with his mother, shall we? Kitten in hand, Rean and Fee started walking around the city, trying to find where the kitten's mother could be. Celine? Taught the cats right. The kitten being astray, they assumed that finding his mother wasn't going to be an easy task, and they were completely right. Rean and Fee asked everyone they could, even Celine, and searched for the missing mother cat with every fibre of their being. In the end... over there. Looks like we found our mother. Yep. Even without knowing what they're saying, it's obvious that they're family. I'm just glad we were able to reunite those two. His mother must be looking for him all this time. Nice to know his family didn't abandon him after all. Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the day the boss died, just before he fell in battle too. We wanted to watch a battle between him and Red Constellation's leader, so we set up camp nearby. All of a sudden, a Jaeger wandered into the camp, a girl about my age. Never Jaeger that young? Maybe a year older than me, I don't know. She come from Red Constellation's camp on the other side of the battlefield, or because she was chasing a stray cat. She wandered into enemy camp just before a battle. That seems like an incredibly bad idea. What happened? We didn't attack her or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at that point either. So the two of us just talked while she played with the cat. Hardly imagine having a casual conversation with an enemy just before your leaders fight to the death. It's also kind of depressing to think that there are other young Jaegers your age out there too. I guess we're not exactly rare, but she was really strong enough to lead the whole battalion in their corps. It was like she lived to be out on the battlefield killing. Loved fighting as much as anyone I've ever seen. He was a more man-eating tiger than girl. Sounds like the two of you are total opposites. People tend to paint all the Jaegers with the same brush, but the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder what she's doing right now, but she's okay though. You're strong enough that she'd be fine even if her family left her behind. That's another way we're different. Unlike her, as soon as our family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself. There's more to strength than just proficiency in battle, you know? Even though weren't, you've become a much better fighter since you joined Class 7. Definitely seen big improvements since our first battle as a class. Maybe you're right. If I am though, it's because all of you have been here to support me, there's no question about that. Hey, we're all here to help each other improve and get stronger, both on the battlefield and off. You know, it's every one of us, but we've still got room to improve, and at this rate we're going to need to do as much growing as we can. Yeah, you got a point. But together we'll get strong enough to get through all this. I know we will. Damn straight we'll get through this. I mean, it's a third game, so we have to get through this, right? The conversation at an end, they watched the two cats scurry off into the distance. A bond with these strengthened.